Hello everyone, this is Jim from Auto Finance. Welcome back to our channel. We are with you on the first day of trading week. Alright, this week is full of monetary policy meetings all over world. Right now, 20 countries will decide their interest rate, their tapering, their quantitative easing. All these monetary policies will be discussed in these 20 countries. The most important is the Fed, US Federal Reserve, will decide on monetary policy, and then they will just speak all the details regarding the current situation. All right, it will be on Wednesday, and then at the same time we will see the statements from ECB and Bank of England. These will be the movers of the market this week, and we will see also industrial productions and retail sales in many parts of the world, and those will be affecting the market. Before we starting, I will just give you some updates on global news. Then we will just go ahead with other charts as classic in opening the first video of the week. And on Sunday, yesterday, we have received some statements from UK, and virologists and immunologists in UK say that, all right, Omicron is spreading fast. We have clue on that one, but we don't have any clue that it's less deadly, because right now there are less people who have been affected, and most of them are vaccinated people. So we don't have enough data like how this is affecting on unvaccinated people, and with this spread rate we may underestimate the Omicron variant. So better to take precautions on time. They just said this one, and also government just pushed up the level of restrictions one more, and right now, and there are really tough restrictions on travel and bans on specific countries, and test needed and quarantine needed for visitors visiting UK. So these kind of things are happening, and also gatherings. In Christmas gathering is at a big risk for this surge in cases. So a lot of people are just saying that, all right, we may delay that one, and for public health they are just doing that one. And also like that happenings in the last Christmas in Boris Johnson's house, while everybody is in quarantine and the restrictions, they just celebrated like a Christmas. So these things are just making busy all the people in UK right now. At the same time, globally, we see the effect of this one, especially in Europe. A lot of new cases are being reported, and only Russia. Recent days, we see less new cases numbers and less deaths compared to previous weeks. Still, more than 1,000 new deaths are being recorded in Russia. Hopefully they will just decline fast, and then those people will just won't die that fast. All right, this was the news, many of them related to pandemic. One more thing is Ukraine and Russia conflict. In this conflict, a lot of countries are asking Russia to de-escalate these tensions. So we will see how it will affect. Actually, some countries are just advising not to invade, and some countries are threatening with sanctions on a case of invade. We will see what will be in that border with Ukraine and Russia, and those tensions will be keep going on for a while as well. All right, let's start with our charts. As a classic, we are on dollar index chart. Gold and US oil will be other charts of our opening the week video. Alright, as you can see here, I just want to show you whole month of December. We are at the middle of December right now, last 15 days to close this year. As you can see here, in almost 20 days, and dollar index is just going up and down slowly, not that fast. Decline and sharp increases is seen on dollar index, but this Fed meeting on Wednesday probably will push dollar index a bit higher with the expectation of faster tapering, and faster tapering means that possible rate hike will be closer, and then coming closer at the end of tapering we will see rate hikes. It is expecting like that. That means faster tapering means this time will be in the first half of 2022. That's why we see a decline in dollar index, especially on Wednesday FOMC minutes. And critical levels is, as you can see here, tested like that, and 96.92 62 is a resistance. On a support line you see that it's not working, this support line is not working completely, but on our FIBO level it is 96.22 is the first support line. On this period it has worked, but if it just goes below that one, 95.85 seems another strong support level. As you can see here, in many times from this point it is just bouncing back from these levels. All right, let's look at gold, how gold prices being affected.
You are ready to win with us. GAN Markets.
Alright, we are on gold chart. As you can see here, gold is not moving that fast. On the last 1 month, during the last 1 month, the price is just going up and down with tight range. That is 1,800 level and 73 level. It's just going up and down between these two support and resistance, between these two levels. It is just going up and down. These Wednesday meeting can affect the price on downward, because with faster tapering, the expected scenario, US 10-year bonds will rise as well. If that happens, so we may see decline in gold prices. But if that doesn't happen, so if people just leave these fixed incomes, and then if they just believe that market is on risk, and these may also possible because of these new variant, Omicron variant, we may see a higher level of gold. Right now, as you can see here, this level, normally it's supposed to be on previous level as well. It is just bouncing back from this level. A possible short scenario can happen as well from this point, and $10 decline is also possible, because if you just check the last month, and RSI hasn't reached to 70 level. Generally from 60 level of RSI, the prices has been declined, and we have seen declines from these levels. All right, let's look at US oil prices. What's happening there? All right, oil prices in like an on decline. Reason is these COVID cases, rising COVID cases in Europe, and some days in US is feeling the fears of people, investor. They just feel that any potential lockdown will make the demand less, so the fast decline in prices. So when it just reaches to this support, this resistance level, even get closer to that one, we see a rejection on that one. But at the same time, $70, the price doesn't go back to $70 level. On the last 10 days, we see, on the last a few days, we see this one, because like 10 days ago, it was testing 66 levels. And right now we have seen a rise, like a $5 rise. And right now it's kind of accumulation for an attempt to go higher levels. But at the same time, please don't forget that Biden administration and some other countries are asking to use oil reserves to keep the prices down. That's important. That's why in short term, if we don't see any production cut or some other natural disaster in these oil production facilities, these prices may go like this. And even with more cases, we may see lower levels. That's also scenario. Oil prices is the biggest thing in US inflation. So if this price can be obtained and curbed, then we will see decline in inflation rate. Thank you so much for watching us. We will be together on more news, and then we will cover more charts with you this afternoon. Have a nice day. Bye.